Hello, Janine here. Just going to give it a few minutes. We're going to get started. It's a beautiful sunny day outside in Galway in Ireland. Is that Clara and Kieran that have just joined? Hello, Siobhan. Just giving a few minutes, we're going to get started. Surprised you guys aren't outside enjoying the sun. Just getting my candle ready. Did anybody have candles with them? Hi, Joe. Hi, Veronica. Hi, William. Don't know if anybody bought candles with. You can get it ready. Spray bottle. Just in from doing garden, working with Mother Earth healing. Perfect. Yeah, I was outside getting a little bit of rays earlier as well. Okay, we're going to start. Hi, Catherine. We're going to get started. Candle ready. Excellent. I know Edwige was joining us. I don't see that she is on yet, but that's okay. She can catch up. Okay, let's open up space, and then I've got a few things to speak to you about. So we always have the candle, and if you don't have a candle, don't worry about it, because we'll collectively use my candle. So we're going to put that over there. So I normally have an oil or something that's just grounding, peppermint or rosemary. I'm going to go for rosemary today. So if you did bring your oils with you, then this is the opportunity to just inhale it and to help it ground you. Tonight, I don't know how deep it's going to go. I got some feedback that last week's one went really deep. So this week's one might go even deeper. Hi, Edwige, you're there. Good. You can light your candle. And so if you've got any essential oils, use it for grounding now. Hi, Deirdre. Good to see you. All right. This week, I've also got some spray I've been spraying around. This one is Awaken Soul's Purpose. This is one of Karen's sprays from, oh my gosh, I've just forgotten her. It's the Wild Witch. She's got amazing stuff. So, it makes me very, very happy. I'm good. I'm delighted to have you here, Deirdre. Hi, John. Nice to, well, see you, so to speak. And as usual, we are going to burn our humpepu. So actually, there's something new. Well, not new. Those that have been doing the shamanic journeys with me and Amber know this one, or done their training and that through me. The ancestors, the African ancestors anyway, they like money. So happy Easter to you too, John. So if you do have any money moving forward, hi, Assumpta. Good, you can light your candle. If you do have any money moving forward, you can put it, I just put it around my candle. You don't know if you can see. Okay, so that you can do moving forward. I'm doing it for my ancestors tonight. They have been just so amazing. I'll tell you all about it in a bit. Let's get the, so if you've got sage or, hi Claudia, if you've got sage or anything like that, like incense sticks, anything, I always, as you know, use the impepu, then now is the chance to burn it. And you know, while you're locked, I don't want to call it locked in, while you're in this period of healing, let's call it that. And if you're walking around, if you've got a forest close by to you or a garden or anything like that, You can, I don't know if I mentioned this in any of the other weeks, but you can, I'm just sending some in paper to you as well. You can actually take any of the branches that, not branches, but little twigs and that have fallen off the trees. Do remember to ask Mother Earth permission though. So what I always do is I make sure I'm grounded. If I find a twig that I want, I ask her permission. If I get a yes, my body swings forward. My throat has been playing up 5 minutes before we started, so forgive me. I'm perfectly healthy. It's just obviously some clearing going on. If you get a yes, then your body swings forward. And if you get a no, your body swings back. And then you lay it down. That's not your twig to take. And you can burn that twig. It does exactly the same as all the, as sage and that as well. And you guys are ripe here with beautiful almond trees and that. Okay. Let's call on the ancestors. Oh, okay. Now, tonight we're doing something different. You may want to block your ears. I don't know how loud it's going to be, but I'm using my whistle. A whistle is another thing that some Sangomas use. It helps me a lot to connect even stronger to the ancestors. And I actually thought I lost it, and I found it today. So if you want to, if your ears are sensitive, you might want to block your ears now. I call on the ancestors from the north, the east, the south, the west. I ask you to come down from the mountains. I ask you to come down from the seas, from the bushes, from the rivers, from the caves, the Bushmen, Kamaka, Makosi, Abonga. I ask you to join us today. I call on my guardian ancestors, the Zulus and the causes in heaven that love, know and respect me. I call on my maternal and I call on my paternal lines. Those that are in heaven that love, know and respect me, and I ask them to join me today. I call on the maternal and the paternal ancestors of all of those that are joining the call or listening to the replay at any stage. They are welcome here to join us. They are welcome if anybody is ready to make their presence known, to feel their loving embrace, and just to know that they are not alone. We call on the guardian ancestors of all of those watching us today. All of us ought to be watching on replay. Call on their guardian ancestors from whatever realms they may be in, only those from love and light. And we ask you to guide them with the journey tonight and through the rest of the week till we may meet again. Everyone take a nice deep breath in for me. I want to speak to you quickly before we go on this journey about the ancestors, because this is a really important message. Putting my glasses on because I'm also still going to pull a card for us. But this is a really important message. I did a ceremony on Saturday because I knew I was going to be raising funds for my tribe. And I blessed I got their blessing in the ceremony, and I asked them to really help to open people's hearts so that, in the people in my tribes, they've got nothing. They can't feed the kids, they can't feed themselves. And I just want to let you know that I started raising funds for the tribe on Saturday. Today is Monday. I'm sorry. It's really emotional because we are all struggling. And people's generosity have been amazing. We've managed to raise so far about 620, close to 630 euros now, which in South Africa rands will be over 12,000 rand. And then you take that into the township, it is a lot of money for them. I have managed to release funds today to Tembi and her daughter, to a family with a very young child, to another family, the one who has, hi Jennifer, who has the prem baby, that's her photo, the beautiful babies in the photo, to them. I'm hoping to get some more funds in, so please keep it coming because there's another family I have in mind. These families just keep coming forward. But importantly as well, to my tata, which is a Sangoma my Sangoma father, my mentor as well, because he's been using his own money to go grocery shopping, buying food, and then dropping it off, not going into their house, but just leaving it at their front door to surrounding neighbors and that who have nothing. He's been using his own funds. So if I can get even more money together, then I can give funds to him, which means he's going to individually reach even more families for us by grocery shopping, all of the essentials that are needed, that goes far and doesn't spoil. And my heart is so open. My heart is so full right now. I want to thank, hi, yes, this is real. I want to thank everybody for your generosity. So, hi Joanna, let's pull a card. Also, while I have you on here and I get the cards ready, I want to say to you, Wednesday is Holistic Hangout, okay? It's on the Gentle Warrior page. It's on Zoom, though. I'm getting pain on Thursday. What do you mean you're getting pain? Did you mean paid, Claudia? I hope you're not getting pain on Thursday. I hope you're not predicting pain. That won't be very nice. So I found it's paid. I thought so. Yeah, no worries. Look, I'm closing the fundraising on Thursday night, Friday morning, because I want Will on Friday to pull the winners of the €50 voucher from Amber Shop. I mean, how wonderful of Amber Shop. And then you get a chance to win €140 worth of a session with me. It's a double session. It's an hour and a half, a healing and a reading. It's €150. And the minimum that everybody puts in is €5. So put it in a minimum of €5 and you could win a double session. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. Anyway, while I was hunting through stuff, I found my spells and charms. So I am calling all the witches that are watching today, all the wannabe witches, all the witches that are awakening, all the witches that are in their power, as I am a Sangoma and a Sangoma witch and a prophet. God, the list goes on. Wednesday, Holistic Hangout. We're going to get witchy, okay? So I'm calling all witches to bring your spells, and I'm going to bring my spells. So Holistic Hangout, 7 o'clock. Go and find the details on the Gentle Warrior Facebook page, and let's get witchy together. Everybody take a deep breath in for me. Nice. All right, let's pull a card. Now, I know where we're going tonight, but I want to see what help we need. Aha! Nice, okay. Tonight we've had this one, I think, before. Eagle, okay? See from a higher perspective. Now, let me tell you where we're going tonight, and I've been trying to do this for the last 3 sessions and it's not allowed me. We are going to be doing more of a blessing based, and we're going to be doing more of a healing, okay? I can be, whose spouse are you going to be for a night? Edvish. So we're going to be doing cord cutting. We are going to be removing any hexes, any spells, removing any poison that is in us from other people, and removing any energies that you may have picked up from just all the electronics that we're using at the moment, or the news that is going around. If you're going to the shops at the moment, it's a bit of, I know if I'm doing the grocery shopping, it's a bit of a nightmare. You can just feel the energy sometimes in the different shops and come back exhausted. Basically, when you're trying to do your own healing, it's pretty hard to do it sitting in your own freaking energy and with your own crap going on. So especially, and not only, but especially for your empaths that may be watching this as well, you, and not only the empaths, like I said, you pick up a lot of stuff, okay? So most of the stuff isn't even yours. Tonight, we're going to cut other people's stuff off you. We're also going to see if we can release some of your own stuff that's ready to go. Now, remember, I can't take anything from you that is not meant to go yet, because you've still got lessons to learn from it. And I'm not that kind of a healer. I just won't do it. Because if I take it from you, it's going to come back and play itself out in other scenarios and other situations until you've learned that lesson. But maybe we can start to wiggle it a bit so it's a little bit easier to face, a little bit easier to take the learnings, and then a little bit easier to release as well. That's what I hope is going to happen. So when you journey, you are welcome to call Eagle in. So that Eagle can protect you as well as we go and cut all these things. It's nothing to worry about. I just want to make sure that we are grounded, because it's been known in the past that it can go a little bit deep. Okay, so I want to make sure everyone's safe. So let's start off normally again, especially because we're working probably with a lot of empaths as well. So let's start off like we do every week. Take a deep breath in and out. Imagine a shamanic fire around you. It doesn't matter if you can't see it. Just know or feel that there's a beautiful, warm shamanic fire around you. And that shamanic fire just transmutes all of the energy that you don't need, okay? So this is a good way to already start cutting, and you can do this at home. So I'm actually going to stand to do this one so you can see how it is when standing. I don't know how much of me you'll be able to see. But shamanic fire, you can wrap it around the whole room, okay, and start brushing it off. And preferably having your shoes off when we do this work with the ancestors as well. They don't really like us to have our shoes on. Well, not the African ancestors. I can't speak on everyone. Brush it off. Okay, chest. All the way down the legs. Okay, get that back. All the way down into the fire. Okay, this is a simpler version of one that many of the tribe people know, but we'll stick to the simple version. Brush it off. Brush off all that energy. The back, get it off, and in the shamanic fire so it's not left lying around. Right, shake the feet, shake the hands. Deep breath in, shoulders up, and let it go. I'm just blowing in the opposite direction so I don't blow the candle out this week. And again, let it go. Stumping of the feet. Sorry, William, I know you're below me. There goes the drum. Right, good shake of the hands, shake it off. Right, how does that feel? Is anybody feeling the shift in the energy? The change? We usually do this when we're face to face in a large group as well, because it can be overwhelming when people walk straight off the streets, the large groups. All right, guys, let's see how we're going to do this. I'm going to leave it up to the ancestors. Let's start taking some nice deep breaths in as we get the drum going. Nice deep breath in, and I want you to sigh on the way out. And sighing just helps you to drop into your heart. So keep doing a few of those for me, but nice and slow. Calling on Eagle, beautiful Eagle, to keep us safe on our journeys tonight, our ancestors to journey and travel with us. Tonight we're going to work with Archangel Michael as well. He's really good at cutting cords, and he actually makes it nice and simple for us, and so it's not too much of a drama or trauma based. It'll ease us into this process. And just let the drum take you deeper and deeper, just focusing on the beautiful heartbeat of the drum, feeling the lovely energies of the eagle and the ancestors and Archangel Michael around you. So here's something that I didn't plan for tonight, but it looks like we're going to do it anyway. I'm going to be coughing throughout this. I apologize now, but there's something going on with my throat, and it's normally when there is a lot of throat chakra energy that I clear for people. And like I said, it only started before I went live. So any of you that are experiencing throat issues or throat chakra issues, you're welcome. Deep breath in. So I'm going to call on Archangel Michael, and I'm going to ask him to take eagle and to fly up above you, way above your head, to take a look around at your team. It's like I said, tonight is just not a journey, it's healing, it's a blessing, and apparently it's mentoring. Alright, if there is anybody in your team that does not belong there, that has snuck in through any of the drama that's been going on, through any traumas or feeling a little bit of stress or anxiety or depression that may have snuck in, sometimes this can bring in unwanted guests that are around us. This can make our energy heavy and leave us feeling sick and tired. And so instead of training you how to do it yourself, because I'm just not with you face to face, I'm going to get Archangel Michael to take a look around now, and I'm going to get Eagle to go up and take a look at things from a higher perspective. I'm just going to get him to start removing any energies now. Anybody that doesn't belong to your team. And just take a deep breath while this is happening now. Just focus on the beating of the drum. Taking one last look around and asking him to clear anybody that doesn't belong there with you. And now looking at any ancestors that really were serving you but are no longer needed. And I know this sounds weird, but sometimes our team can be too big and it can be very overwhelming. We could be having a lot of people trying to talk to us at once. That can be a bit too much. It'd be hard to get your messages when everyone's trying to talk to you. So we're going to ask that only maximum 3 stay behind for tonight, and maybe until we get your teams a little bit more under control. Just the main ones that can help you just during this period so it's not overwhelming. And take a deep breath in. For those of you that can really feel energy really strong, if your team has been narrowed down a lot, you should feel a lot of lightness behind your back now. Kind of like if you have really long hair and you cut it off and it just feels nice and light. I know that's a weird analogy, but that's what I'm getting. Great. Now we can go and journey to do this work with a clearer team, as much as we can clear out on this call, in this session today. Alright, I'm trying to see if we're going down or up. I'm waiting for them to make up their mind. Alright, we're going down. Guys, you're really going to be tested here for faith today. So if you're ready for this, then just go with it, okay? I want you to find yourself in your sacred space. I want you to feel Mother Earth underneath your feet. And I want you to invite her energy into you by breathing her up through your feet, wrapping her around your legs, up your knees, up your thighs, your hips, up your belly, your lower chakras, all the way up your tummy, all the way up your chest, your heart, up to your throat. Guys, there are a lot of people on this call with either throat issues or throat chakra, and throat chakra has a lot to do with feeling as if you cannot speak or live your truth. Not setting boundaries, not able to say how we really feel, not wanting to be confrontational. That's all throat chakra work right there. So bring Mother Earth energy up there. Some of you, your upper back, kind of between your neck, kind of, yeah, I can feel it. The upper back as well. Please bring Mother Earth energy there if you're feeling any tingles over there now. Because I'm getting a lot there. It's a lot of the breathing. Some of you are not breathing well. So everyone right now, please take a nice deep breath in for me. Nice and slow. Slow your breathing down. Feel your chest start to widen. Take another 2, nice and slow. And as you do so, just feel your chest widen a little bit, breathing becoming easier. That's better. Okay. Alright, Mother Earth energy up to your ears. Some of you may feel a slight pop in the ears as we get ready to receive our messages. That's if you're ready for them. And all the way around your head, up to the crown. Great. Nice and grounded. In front of you is a hole. A big hole going deep down into Mother Earth. And although you can't see what's down there, you have the feeling and the knowing that you need to jump to do this clearing. Because work, I mean real work, the healing, the nitty-gritty, it is not just handed to us. So we are showing the ancestors literally a leap of faith to earn our healings today. We are showing the ancestors we don't expect things just to be given to us. We are deserving of it. We are ready and we are strong enough for it. So those of you that are going to leap with me tonight, you will be ready to receive this healing. And don't feel forced to do anything that you do not want to do. I am not forcing anyone. But those of you that are ready, although you can't see the bottom of the hole, it's pretty much like the situation we're in now. We can't see the new future, but we know it's there. We know it's coming. We don't know what the world is going to be like when we come out of this, but we're getting ready for it as best as we can. So I want you to take a very deep breath in. And as you breathe out, I want you to jump. And as you start falling down this rabbit hole, so to speak, you notice that you're slowing down. And you're actually gently gliding and floating down this hole. Looking up, you can still see Father Sky gleaming up above you. And you're feeling safe. You're feeling free. And as you're gliding down, you see that the sides of the walls of this hole is lighting up with thousands and thousands of beautiful fireflies. And they're just gently guiding you down. And you can feel the moistness of Mother Earth. Take a deep breath in and smell it. Smell the dampness in the air. Feel the coolness as you go deeper, deeper down this hole. Really just like Alice in Wonderland, going down into the unknown, down your magical journey. And the drum is guiding you down. And now gently, with a deep breath in, feel your feet touch the ground as we are way deep, 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 deep down into Mother Earth. To the left, you find a door. Opening the door, breathing in, and as you breathe out, step through the door. Finding yourself in a chamber. Notice what color it is, because it's different colors. There's a lot of blue I can see, so for some of you there's definitely blue. And I also see yellows, and some it's just white. So whatever color you happen to see, maybe it's a mixture. And there's a comfy cushion in the middle of this chamber. This chamber is round. This is a healing chamber. So in here you are safe. You are very protected. And as you look around, you see Archangel Michael. You see the eagle. For those of you that are very intuitive, you may even see the 1, 2, 3 guides that have been left behind you. You may even sense them. Otherwise, just know that all these beings are with you and you are safe. And some of you may even feel the vibrations of the drum in this healing chamber. And now all I want you to do is to listen to the drum and let me do the rest. Know that you are safe. And I'm calling on the help of Archangel Michael. I'm calling on the help of my Zulus and my causes, my tribes, those that are in heaven that love, know and respect me. I'm calling on Veronica. I'm calling on Christina. I'm asking you, two powerful, strong women, to step forward and to work with me today as well. Everyone take a deep breath in. And I'm asking for any cords to be cut. Any cords that are ready to be released with those that are no longer serving you. Those that have toxicity flowing between you and them. Please understand that I am not ending relationships with these people. That is entirely up to you. What I'm doing is I'm just cutting the cords, the toxic energy. Those that you are ready to let go of, take a deep breath in as we start to cut those cords. See or feel them start to evaporate into the healing chambers. Excuse me, burping is normal for Sangoma. I should have warned you. It is a shift of energy. Take a deep breath in for me. There's still more cord cutting going on for some of you. If you need to, in this healing chamber, lie down, do so now. There's nothing for you to do, just allow this to happen. Alright, and now I'm asking, almost like a vacuum cleaner, just to go in where those holes are, where the cords were, to suck out the poison, to suck out the toxicity. Alright, allow that toxicity to come out of your body and allow him just to take it for you. Everybody take a deep breath for me so we can just lighten the energy a bit. That's nice. Alright, Veronica, Christina, you are up. Alright, removing any curses, any spells, any hexes. Anything from this life, anything from past lives. Anything from this realm, anything from other realms. Removing all of those now. Any ill wishes that were sent upon you, any jealousy. Jealousy is a big one. People control. This is only if you want them to take it. We are not taking things that you are not ready to let go of, or that is not supposed to be going. I don't have that power. I don't. Nobody has that power. For some of you, it is like a black sack being removed from your head. That's what I'm being shown. It's like your eyes are finally opening. Deep breath in for me. Okay. And now we're removing any ancestors' DNA that does not belong to you. We are born with the DNA of our ancestors, our mothers, our fathers, our great-grandmothers, our great-grandfathers, etc. Our family DNA that resides in us. But it can be hard for us to move forward or make decisions on our own if their DNA is affecting us. If their belief systems are ingrained in us, it's not even ours. So where we may be ready to move forward, but somebody may have been going through famine and is saying, no, but this is way too scary, that energy is still lying in there and it's not even yours. So again, you have control if you are ready to let go, and it is ready to go. If all lessons have been taken from it, then we start to remove that now. We heal and free up that DNA. And I always see it like red ribbon strands tied through us, through our cells, and they start to unravel and evaporate in the healing chamber. Somebody has one on there, it's my right, so it's your left hand side near the womb area. That's coming off now if somebody's been trying to do some work there. That's been ancestral. A lot at the back of the neck and the lower back. Just freeing those up now. Take a deep breath in. We're only doing what we can today, not too much. So I've also set the intent before we journeyed that they'll only do what you're able for. Good. Okay, and now we're going to ask any emotions that are really causing us pain at the moment. I am not just going to take them from you. You may still have to work with them, but I'm asking them to kind of give you a bit of wiggle room now. So it may start to come a little bit to the surface. So you really need to understand, you need to be ready for what I'm about to do, because I could be bringing these emotions to the surface, which means for the next few days, you may be needing to face these emotions. So if you're in a position where you are ready to face emotions, and you feel like you want to proceed with this, then please do so. But if you don't think you are able yet to face emotions, then maybe don't do this one yet. It's just a heads up. Right, deep breath in. Any emotions that have been really, I see it as claws being stuck into our flesh, deep in our flesh, into our organs. A lot of liver, kidney, gallbladders, stuff like that. I kind of see that claw starting to loosen now. So it's giving it some wiggle room, that if you are wanting to face these things now, that over the next few days or weeks they might start to come to the surface, giving you the strength to face them. It does mean that if they come to the surface, you may be tired, you may be emotional, and also you will need to, if you are doing this piece of work with me, remember I am giving you all of the red lights here. I'm telling you everything that might happen. It also means that you will need to do the work from today onwards to stay grounded every single day. You need to be grounded, you need to be in your body, you need to be calling on your ancestors, your guides, Archangel Michael for help every day. So if you're ready, take a deep breath in and feel those claws start to declutch from some of your organs. We're not going to do anything with them today, we're just going to give it wiggle room. That they may come out at a time when you are ready to deal with them and face them. do aura work, and I think it needs to be cleaned out. So some of the, I haven't done this piece before, so some of your auras are a little bit duller in color, and I don't normally even look at aura colors. It's not my line of work, but it's coming up now. So it's kind of like just, it's dim and it needs to be brightened. So I'm just gonna allow them to, it's like they're blowing in your auric field to lighten up the different colors. There's a lot of pale blues that should be bright baby blues there. Again, yellows. There's some green sneaking in now as well. So just allow it to do its thing. And even some just plain whites, but that were like a faded, dirty white. When when you got white clothes that kind of been washed not very well too many times. I tell you, my analogies are weird. So those like dirty off-whites are becoming brighter now as well. So just feel that start to brighten around you now. So that's great news. That's already lifting the energy now. Okay, so we're starting to glow again. Nice. In fact, starting to glow so much that it is filling up the entire chamber. It is so beautiful to see. All right, now I want you to take a deep breath in, and I want you to breathe that light into your body. Fill up your body with this light. And just feel it start filling up all the gaps where the cords were cut, where the poison was sitting, where the claws were dug into, where the strands were in your DNA. Feel it filling you up. Okay, so if you are really good with sensing things, you should start to feel full now, if that makes sense. Lighter, luminous, very bright. My throat is finally starting to settle, so a lot of healing for you throat chakra people there. And feel the whole energy in this beautiful healing chamber just light up. The ancestors are singing. Your eagle is flying around. Okay, we're going to go back, so I don't want us to stay here too long, and I want to have time to check in on everyone. Even if it means we're here longer, that's fine. So, very steadily getting up. Take your time. There's a table next to the door on the right-hand side. It's got a chalice on it. It's gold. Oh, they're telling me that there's a few of you that actually has silver, so who am I to say? Somebody has jewels in there, it's wonderful. But for most of you, it's like a goldy color. It's filled with water. And I want you to slowly start drinking this water. And it's just flushing out anything else that may be left behind. And again, it's filling you up. It's filling you up with healing water. As if you were parched before, it is now quenching your thirst. That's what it is doing to your energy. If you were low before, it is topping you up, this beautiful water. And it's smooth, it's like silky, like satiny silky water as it goes down your throat. Feel it start to flow throughout your body. Brilliant. Leave a drop of water there, in that. Lift it up in the air. Thank you, guardians. Thank your ancestors. That last sip is being left for them. Thank Eagle. It's theirs to drink. It's theirs to heal and recover from doing the work. Okay. deep breath. And as you breathe out, stepping back into Mother Earth. You'll notice a big ray of light, pure white light, glistening. Some of you have rainbow colors illuminating through it. Good on you. Step into this light and feel it gently start to pull you up, floating gently, weightless, through Mother Earth. As you breathe, I want you to smell the dampness, the moistness, that beautiful smell of Mother Earth. Let this light fill you, and it starts to bring you back into your body as you're floating up. Into the room, some deep breaths in and out. Another deep breath in. Feeling yourself start to return. Another deep breath in. Finding yourself back in your body. As you wriggle your fingers, wriggle your toes, give your feet a little stomp, and just as you're stomping your feet, feel the energy start to return back up your body again. Just to make sure everybody's back in. Rub the hands together, feel the heat start to return to you. Some people do get cold going on a journey. All right, give your shoulders a bit of a rub. Welcome back. All right, this is a time for you guys to just ask anything. Just at least let me know that you're back. I'll try and catch all of the messages. It's not very easy because I'm on my phone. So just give me a thumbs up even that you are okay. Hey Tara, hey Cora, hey Lisa. Good to have South Africa on. Hi Paula. Anybody have anything they want to check in on? Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Deirdre. I'm glad you enjoyed it. You know, I try to do it for all levels as well. And, you know, it's really important that we don't take what people aren't ready to let go of. Okay, any questions? Is anybody feeling as if they're not back in their body? If you can just let me know, because otherwise I'm going to take it that you are, and it's really important to me that everybody is. In fact, you know what? If you have your essential oils with you, Edwish, I'm back. Good. Well, and you always come back easily. Good. Joe, back. Wonderful. Edwish, all good. Take your oils if you have your essential oils and give a good sniff now. Any of your sprays. Siobhan, back. Good. Joe, feel very heavy. So, okay, Joe, that's okay. Do you feel, I mean, I know you're saying you're feeling heavy, but are you feeling okay? Because it was like my ears are ringing at the moment. It was quite a heavy meditation. It did come with a kind of warning sign this time. Ira, hi Ira. I fell asleep. Oops, just up. Great, you went very deep. You can always watch it again. Tyra, feeling good. Thanks a mil. Jennifer, back. Thanks so much. You're welcome. Keep inhaling this. Joe, you're feeling heavy, you need to ground yourself a little bit more as well. Okay, so inhale any essential oils that you have. If you've got any more sage or any smelly goods or any incense, light that up now. Bring you back into your body. Veronica, back. Yes, that was powerful. Good. Assumpta, thank you. Back. Tingling in feet here, just grounding yourself again. So exactly what I've been saying. Sniffy oils. Hi, Rolanda. How are you? Sniff the oils. John, I was backing you on the bongos. Feeling good. Oh, I love that. You should do some bongo beats for us and put it on my Gentle Warrior page. I'd love to hear it. Yeah, feeling okay. Arms and ears are burning. Okay, yeah, so keep getting those arms going. Ears, like, yeah, are your ears feeling like they are buzzing or popping or how? Joe, yeah, feeling okay. Arms and, okay, I've read that one. Joe, arms are heavy. Okay, yeah, give it some more rubbing. You just need to come back down again as well. Okay, and you need to rest tonight. Some of you may be going to bed very, very early. And, you know, also, if any of you are feeling cold, take a hot bath tonight if you can as well. Yeah, Joe, maybe even if you're able, an Epsom salts. Hi, Michael. Michael Vorden, another South African. So if you're feeling heavy, even a nice Epsom salt bath, anything like that to bring you back again. All right, anybody else got any concerns? To make sure I didn't miss anybody. Ringing of the ears, I mean, my ears are ringing at the moment as well, and that's all part of the healing too. Let's make sure I got everybody. Okay, did I miss anybody's messages out? No. Okay, so guys, if you don't want to message on here, that's not a problem. Do message me separately as well. And it's going to take a few days for integration. So you need to remember that as well. You may be feeling a little bit tired and icky for the next 2 to 3 days. You still have to integrate all of these things. So I kind of want you to listen to this back again, because there was prompts that I put in there as well that are really important. Like cutting ties doesn't mean I'm ending relationships. That's a really important one. But the important thing with cutting ties is if you're cutting ties with someone as well, they don't know you're cutting the tie. So it may be all of a sudden really random that somebody that you cut the ties with calls you out of the blue or gets hold of you out of the blue, or you bump into them out of the blue, or they may stop, excuse me, they may start playing out. And that's because on an unconscious level, they're feeling the shift in the energy from it being cut, but they don't know why. Okay, so that's something to bear in mind as well. Okay, so we're going to close circle. Okay, we always remember we don't blow out our candle. I keep forgetting to bring my snuffery things, so I always have to do the gob on the fingers. Before I do, remember on Wednesday we are going to get together for Holistic Hangout. Gentle Warrior Facebook event has got the Zoom login details, and this week I am also calling all witches to join me, because we are going to be doing magic. We want to talk about spells and charms, things that you guys are using, things I'm using, things to help others. So come on, witches, join me for a cup of brew tea. All right, let's put this out. Sorry about the gob. Ow, ow, Siobhan, you always used to do this for me. I'm having to do it myself. Veronica, Phoenix came in to help, and the fairies of light and Jesus. Wow, that's beautiful. Great. So keep working with them for the rest of the week. I don't know what we're working on next week, Monday, yet. It's a mystery. It comes when it comes. I'll let you guys know close to the time. Like I said in the beginning, I'm still raising money for my tribes in the townships of Cape Town and Eastern Cape now as well. So please, I'm raising money till Thursday night, Friday morning. It's all the details on PayPal to William's PayPal account. He's got an international account set up already. So if you want to help me to help put food on the tribe's family in South Africa, on their table even, then please reach out to me. Only a few more days and there's beautiful prizes. I mean, working with me. Come on. Have a blessed week, everyone. Stay strong and shout if you need anything. Much love. Bye-bye.